Hi, and welcome to another ASD Tech Tips GiveMe5 Podcast. The title of today's podcast is going to be 5 ways you can use Evernote to simplify and organize your content, whether it's digital content or photographs or documents, what have you. Hopefully I'll show you great ways that you can use to organize and simplify your life. Before we get started, I just wanted to show you the asdtechtips.weebly.com website. On this website, we have all sorts of good tools. We have our Twitter feed, as well as our video library, the current newsletter, past newsletters, and of course a link to our GiveMe5 podcast. On here you can see past podcasts, the one on back channel communication, Google Form, and soon to be the one on Evernote. So let's go to Evernote. There are 2 ways you can access Evernote. There's a client version that you can download. I've used that, but honestly I like the web version better. To get there, basically in any internet-enabled device, just go to evernote.com. Here's a website here, and sign in. Okay. Once you are in Evernote, basically the way Evernote is structured, it's through notes. I'm just going to delete this test one I recreated here in a second. All right. So the number one way, the first thing I'm going to show you in our GiveMe5 podcast today is that Evernote is an awesome tool for organizing your thoughts. So if you're in the classroom, you're at home, you're at the grocery store, whatever, and you have a thought, just quickly hit Create Note. You can do this from iDevices as well, and just give your note a title. I'm going to call this Test Note. And in this link here, I'm going to say it's just a great way to organize your thoughts. Okay. Over here, I'm going to click on Show Details, and here I can add tags. So this is a tag. I might just tag this Evernote. Over here are all the tags that I've used. I also can just create a brand new tag if I want. So I'm just going to call it a test tag. Okay. And then I'm going to hit Done. You'll notice all my notes are here. Here are all my tags. Now here's the cool part. If I want to see everything I've just tagged Evernote, I click on Evernote, and you'll see I have a couple articles that I've tagged in the past, as well as this new tag. Pretty neat. The other cool thing is, you can go to Evernote and you can say, you know, I remember there's something I talked about organizing. If I search organize, it's going to search every note I have for keywords about organizing. It's going to find a couple articles, but it also is going to find this test note because I had the word organize in my information. So again, awesome way to keep notes. I just used this at a conference I was at called Ties, and basically every time, oops, go to the wrong one here. Here we go. Basically every different session I went to, here's my, I gotta get rid of my note here. Sorry. Enter. Every session I went, I opened up a new note. I created a note about sessions, and now the neat thing is I can search these notes by tag, by keynote, what have you. So that's the number 1 way we can use Evernote. Number 2 way I want to show you about using Evernote is web clipping. So I go back to a website here, up in the upper right hand corner here, I downloaded this plugin which you can download for Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, what have you. You click on the icon, it's going to ask you to log in. Sign in. Okay. It's automatically going to say, hey, you know what? This is coming from your notebook. How do you want to tag this article? Okay. It kind of recognized it as tech integration already. I also can change it so I don't want just this article. I want the full page. See how it's going to change the size here? I could say I just want a selection. And so on. And then I just hit, I'm going to add this as test tag. And I'm going to save the article. Right, it's clipping it out. Close. Now the cool thing is I go back to my Evernote. I hit refresh here. If I click on test tag, look at there it is. My note from before is here. But here's the other thing I just tagged in the web clipper. So again, web clipping, awesome tool. If you're on a website and you see something that's really neat, maybe you're on Pinterest, you see something that's cool, you can use that web clipper. You can snap a picture of it. You can snap the whole website, organize it. It's then searchable by tags or by keynotes. Awesome. Okay. The third thing I want to show you is awesome creating basically a timeline of events. This video is from Evernote and IdeaPaint. I'm just going to show it to you quick.
Collaboration. Let's say you're in a meeting, you're taking all of your notes on this new IdeaPaint whiteboard. After you finish your meeting, you take out a digital camera or you take out your cell phone and you take a photo. Evernote can be on your phone, or you can just take the file off of your digital camera and bring it into Evernote. You can then email that information to every...
How cool is that, right? So basically, your chalkboard, your whiteboards, if you have an idea wall, student work, snap a picture of it with your phone, with your iPad, with your iPod, your webcam on your computer if you want to, and instantly upload that up into Evernote, create a note, tag it, whatever you can call it, lesson 3 on vocabulary. It's then searchable, it's meta tagged. Fantastic, cool way to use Evernote. All right. Fourth thing, let's go back to here. Think about e-portfolios. I'm not really going to show you anything. We're just going to talk to you. What if you had a tag for every single student in your classroom? They have student work on the desk. You can take out your phone. You can go to the Evernote app, which is free. Snap a quick picture of their project or their work. Or if it's a document, you can upload a document. I'll show you how to do that. If I create a new note, I simply can just hit attachment here, and I can attach any kind of file I want. It can be Word document, whatever. So you could have a tag by students. So you could have, Billy, and everything that you've ever tagged or uploaded to Evernote by Billy, you could then have and search. Pretty neat, right? So again, organizing your thoughts, web clipping, creating timelines, using Evernote for that, e-portfolios. And then the last one, which I think is really cool, is your ability to share. Okay? To share things on Evernote. If I go to this article, if I click on one of these, it's as simple as this arrow right here. I can send it to someone via email. I can send a link. This link right here will send any note that I have. I also can send an entire, I can share an entire tag of notes. Super easy to share. So again, if you have a note created that's about maybe cool tools that you use in the classroom, you can then share that with me or another teacher in the classroom. So very, very easy to do, okay? Close my note here. So again, 5 quick ways: organizing your thoughts, web clipping, creating timelines, e-portfolios, and last, awesome way just to share quick digital content. So that's it for my GiveMe5 podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me via SchoolDude, email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Last thing, at the bottom of this podcast today, I'm going to have a link to this Google form. Looking at analytics of my GiveMe5 podcast, I have quite a few people watching this, and I want to create an interactive map that shows where everyone's from. So if you could fill this out, just your name, city, state, country, hit submit, and for the next podcast, I'll show an interactive map just kind of showing where everyone's from. Kind of nerdy, but I think it's cool. So have a great day. Thanks.